Welcome to the 6th FAB Lab Asian Network Conference. We thank our dear organizers for having us in this special event. I am Nelly Nita Diliera, the Executive Director of the Philippine Trade Training Center Global MSME Academy, the training arm of the Department of Trade and Industry in the Philippines. Our agency is mandated to assist entrepreneurs in building skills and competencies that enable them to continue their enterprise development. The business ecosystem that our department is focusing on continues to cope with the challenges brought about by the pandemic and recent events such as Typhoon Odette. Despite this, the Philippines continue to invest on innovation and create more fabrication laboratories to be available as shared service facility in the country. Over 35 fabrication laboratories exist around the islands of the Philippines. Most of these laboratories are situated in state universities where they are functioning as research and development spaces for students. While others, such as our very own DigiFab facility, focuses more on entrepreneurs and business owners and creating ways to help them innovate their products and services. In 2020, around 23 fabrication laboratories or FAB Labs band together to form the FAB Labs Philippines network. As the only FAB Lab directly operating under the Department of Trade and Industry, our agency, PTTC, became the network's secretariat. We are then tasked to partner with the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, and its Science, Technology, Research and Innovation for Development, or STRIDE program to co-develop to bring about positive results in economy. Today, join us as we present to you this program and extend our invitation for our Makerspace Management Academy 2022. Specifically for the Philippines, the grant for the establishment of fabrication laboratories across the country came from the initiative of the Shared Service Facility Project of the Department of Trade and Industry that aims to support economic development through job creations and access to machines for different stakeholders. Unlike most of the FAB Labs around the country that focuses solely on research and development, FAB Labs in the Philippines are also required to support micro, small, medium enterprises or MSMEs through prototyping and product development. The FAB Labs action plan drafted by the Bureau of Small and Medium Enterprises included commercialization of prototypes developed, forging partnership with private and public institutions, and training, design, and implementation for identified stakeholders. This is a unique way for FAB Labs to support government-aided projects and initiatives that benefit businesses and promote Filipino products. Makerspace Management Academy aims to improve the competency of FAB Lab personnel to fulfill their roles in the FAB Lab on the areas of prototyping, design, product development, patent registration, research, and management of facilities. The program is tailor-fitted to address the gaps and concerns aired out by participating FAB Labs in focus group discussions. With PTTC GMEA, we bring in the training development aspect that we specialize through our ADI framework and Philippine Skills Framework. It has been our vision to help the FAB Labs not just exist as a facility, but also be an enterprise to provide sustainable opportunities on their FAB Lab operations. In mapping the curriculum intended to help FAB Labs manage their facilities effectively, three aspects are considered. These are technology. Fabrication laboratories in the Philippines are equipped with the necessary tools and machines to provide assistance on research, development, and innovation. Here, we take account the technical expertise of the FAB Lab teams have. We also consider the ones who are building their technical know-how on running their facility. The engagement of Fab Labs with different strengths and weaknesses solidify the MMA program to promote convergence and collaboration. Now, in terms of people, from business owners to aspiring professionals, our Fab Labs deal with different people require varying needs and assistance. The MMA is intended to help the Fab Labs understand different stakeholders with business and or research perspectives and plan engagement strategies accordingly. And lastly, for business, as much as Fab Labs are given freedom to innovate and prototype, sustainability and profitability are also key areas of concern for our existence. Specifically in the Philippines, some of the Fab Labs would need to function as an enterprise themselves for them to continue operations. Through the MMA modules, we wanted them to consider managing cost and procurement, as well as creating programs for their Fab Labs that would benefit their institutions. The Makerspace Management Academy targets that sweet spot in the middle where all aspects are considered. The curriculum is divided into 3 levels: fundamentals, advanced, and specialized. For the fundamentals, we have the following topics: Makerspace Management or Makerspace Strategic Management, where participants are taught with basic management strategies on creating programs and activities for their Fab Labs through business plan mapping. Integration management is where Fab Labs learn to understand how they can operate to benefit their host institutions, and in this case, the universities. Scope management, where definition of areas to cover is being taught. Time management, wherein Fab Labs plan their schedules through projection of activities and calculation of days allotted for each. Human resource management is where we teach them how to make the most of their workforce. Risk management is where we provide an orientation session on identification of risks, mitigation and control of risks, and risk rating. Lastly, stakeholder management, where we teach participants to understand the needs of their stakeholders and plan out their engagement strategies. The fundamental courses of MMA program aims to provide basic understanding of fabrication laboratories from conceptualization to actual operations. Here, we gradually inject business functions to the overall Fab Lab operations. The advanced and specialized courses focus more on the deeper understanding of their Fab Labs, such as managing costs, procurement, inventory, facility management, program management, understanding intellectual property rights, and product design and development. We'd like to show you a feedback from one of our 2021 implementation of the Makerspace Management Academy fundamentals. This is from Jeremiah Bargio of the DigiHub Fab Lab Davao. And if I may just read, he said, I am a technical person and I used to think that maker spaces or fabrication laboratories are all about technicalities. But then through the program, I learned that in my line of work, fun starts when everything is in order. In the MMA, we were taught of the different management areas applicable in maker spaces. And one lesson that is remarkable to me is the project management time. I find this topic helpful because in an organization where a human resource is limited, everything is your priority. Okay, again, that's from one of our participants during the 2021 implementation of the Makerspace Management Academy fundamentals, where we actually focused on the operators of the Fab Labs as the very participants to the training. In the coming years or starting this year, we will be developing modules and programs which will be intended to the micro, small, and medium enterprises. And with our Fab Lab operators, having already underwent the training, the Makerspace Management Academy fundamentals, we hope that focusing on different levels or different audience would already be very helpful. Yes, we are truly happy to hear positive responses to our training programs and seminars. We are more than grateful for the opportunity to train for nation building and encourage making almost anything for the Philippines. For this reason, we wanted to extend our invitation to all members of the FAB Lab Asian Network for this year's Makerspace Management Academy. You can reach us at learn@pttc.gov.ph about these programs. Our world continues to heal from the pandemic, but we will not give up. We will continue to build our nation the best way we can. Thank you very much and have a great day.